Hey everyone, I'm Aria and welcome to my first video of this year. It's quite exciting. I took a couple weeks off just to take a break. I was kind of feeling a little bit I don't know, unmotivated, maybe uninspired, kind of between Christmas and New Year. I had pre-recorded the video that I released just before New Year, and then I just wanted to take a little bit of time just to kind of recharge a little bit, I suppose, and I'm so glad that I did because I have quite a few ideas for this year already, which I'm quite excited to show you. So this one that we are doing right here, I was very much inspired by Pancake and Kate Emerald. In the couple of weeks that I took off, I've been watching a lot of other people's videos, mainly just to support my friends and the other people in the community, and also to try and find some new techniques that I can use and some new ideas. And one of the things that I found was that both of them had made videos of modern houses using this technique with the tool mod to create kind of the illusion of a triangular window, which I have tried in this build. I've tried to keep as much of it in as I can, without obviously this video being over an hour long. But I will link both of their videos in the description below for you to check out, for a little bit more of an idea of how to do this if you want to recreate it for your own builds or for your own videos. I'm definitely not an expert. This is the first time I've ever even attempted this. So if you would like to know more about it, I definitely recommend going to watch both of their videos. They're both very inspiring to me, and hopefully they are to you too. So modern builds are probably my least confident building style, as some of you know if you've watched more than just this video of mine. I tend to stick with the same sort of style a lot, which I don't really know where that came from, to be honest, because whenever I was building in like The Sims 3, and to be honest, when I first started building in The Sims 4 too, which was probably around this time last year actually, when I first started like building in The Sims 4, because before that I was playing The Sims 3. I used to just build, normal family homes, like normal suburban homes. A couple I have on the gallery. Before that, I didn't really know the gallery existed, so I didn't share any of them, and they were all on my laptop, which is now, it didn't really survive its old age, unfortunately, so I don't even have the original ones on that I built, right at the beginning, to share to the gallery. Not that any of you want to see them because they're not very good. They're really not very good. Yeah, anyway. There are a couple that I have built over the last year, I suppose, that haven't made it onto YouTube, mostly because I'm just not happy with the end result. Some of them just simply because I couldn't get a decent thumbnail picture, and it's kind of just put me off the whole thing. So I'm trying to get them all in one save file together, so then I can make like a little tour video of all of the builds that never made it to YouTube. So right now I am trying to find something to make a garage door from. I could have just used the debug items or the mural items from City Living, but I thought it would be better to try and make my own, and I'm really glad I did, because it definitely fits the rest of the style of this build a lot better than those ones. So with the interior of this build, I wanted to try and go with a minimalist modern style, IKEA inspired, but obviously it's from my own memory, I haven't actually been to an IKEA in several years actually, which is a little bit crazy. But yeah, I thought it would be nice change of pace to kind of switch out my style a little bit from, you know, fantasy medieval type builds that I've been attempting. But I do have another medieval build coming soon, and then one after that is another castle build, which I'm really excited about. I actually was inspired by a Lego model that I found on Pinterest. Of all things, a Lego model, but it's really cute and it's like fairy tale, and hopefully it will translate okay into The Sims. Quite a lot of things I find on Pinterest I try out in The Sims and they just don't translate very well. Some of the builds that I am trying to put in the video of, you know, the ones that don't make it on here, most of those are earlier builds, most of them before I started my channel, like just before, a couple months leading up to it. And yeah, they're usually like floor plans from Pinterest, and they just don't, some of them just don't translate very well. Anyway, what I am doing right now is the little trick that I learnt from Poor Pancake and Kate Emerald on how to cover up the windows, I suppose, and make it look like a triangle. These are the slabs from is it Spa Day? I think, the ones that are in the fountain section. I've kept them grey for now because I wanted to kind of see where they were so I could line them up, and just to kind of make sure that I was doing it right. I'm sorry if there's any like weird spots in the video. I was jumping back and forth between those guys' two videos and trying to recreate it myself. But yeah, now we change it to white, and I do change these windows up quite a bit, so in a second when it jumps to yeah, there we go, windows changed. And I change it again a little bit later on. So I used the same slab things in black to create like I guess it looks like the window frame, and then I do the same thing on the back, but the back is 2 windows instead of just this kind of half window that I have here. And I put these slabs right down the front on the side here, just to try and to kind of make it look like it blends in, because I don't know why, maybe it's a shadow, but the white on the wall paint was like a completely different colour to the tile, and it was annoying me. Some of you probably know I don't know, I'm funny about details, and I don't know what it is, and it's not like everything, it's just like some tiny little things just bug me. I try and ignore it, and I can't, and I just like get so distracted by these tiny little details, like can't do anything until I fix them. And it was so tedious trying to get these things to line up because they just would not like clip properly, and every time I lined it up and I thought it clipped, as soon as I like clicked it down, it would then move like a fraction of a millimeter, and it was just yeah. It was just driving me crazy, and I don't know why, it just is one of those things about me, I guess. So something that I wanted to do or try and do in my videos this year is to, I guess, shout out one person for each video, either on like Twitter or YouTube, people that have inspired me since I started this whole adventure. And these people have inspired me. They've really, I don't know, made me excited about the game again, and made me happy by watching their things and seeing their posts. So I want to try and you know, shout out one person per video. And so this video, obviously, I'm going to talk about TooTallTina, because how can I not? I love her. She's amazing. And she's recently just started on Twitch, and I think she actually has reached affiliate now, which is amazing because she literally only started like a week ago. But I mean, I'm not surprised. She's very funny. She's so kind-hearted and sweet, and I don't know, I just love her. And I think, you know, if you haven't heard of her, or you haven't seen any of her videos or caught any of her streams, then I will link all of her information down below as well, so you can go and check her out and say hi. Because, you know, I think you'll really enjoy her videos. She's really funny. She definitely makes me laugh, and I honestly, I don't think I could go a day without speaking to her now. And yeah, you know, she's definitely become one of my best friends on here. And yeah, I don't know, she's just one of those people that you just, once you've met them, you then can't live without them. But yeah, definitely go and check her out and let her know that I sent you and say hi. So right now I am doing what I was talking about earlier about the whole lining them up thing, and yeah, it was not fun. I thought it was going to be fun. It wasn't fun, but once I managed to get it all done, I think it looks really good. So I did use the tool mod and obviously move objects on cheat, all of those sorts of things. But if you want to download it from the gallery, you fortunately don't need the tool mod installed. If you don't want mods, or you know, you don't, for whatever reason you don't want it in your game, that's fine. You don't need it. You just need to make sure that move objects cheat is on when you place it. Otherwise, the I haven't actually tried it to know what will happen, but I can imagine that half of the tiles and things will probably disappear, and the windows will probably jump back up into the sky. So with this driveway, I really struggled trying to get all of these different swatches to match between the roof tile, the terrain paint, and the floor tile, because in the three different options that you have, none of the colors match. And like I said earlier about the details kind of annoying me a little bit, and that's definitely one of those things, unfortunately. And I had to leave it with this kind of concrete color because there just wasn't another option. I think the black one probably would have matched better, but I didn't want the whole thing to be black, you know. It just would have looked too dark, and I quite like the texture of the like light grey concrete, so I just had to ignore it and carry on. So back here, I do in a second you'll see that I've decorated this kind of back porch section and then gone on to landscaping. I had to cut out all of the furnishings and things because I left all of the, you know, like the tool rotations and everything in for the windows. Otherwise, like I said, it would have been like 100 years long, and nobody's got time to sit through anything more than half an hour, I don't think. So yeah. But there are screenshots at the end of all the furnishings inside. I didn't go kind of too over the top because, like I said, I wanted it to be quite minimal. It's still a family home, you know, another thing that I don't build very often and I don't feel like I'm particularly good at. Some people, you know, they create these amazing houses that you kind of look at it and you think, wow, I'd really like to live there. I'm not one of those people. I can't do that. I feel like I do a lot better with you know, fantasy styled houses, which I don't know why. I don't even know why I started doing those or what made me do those. I think it was actually Sadie Sim. I think it was her Shao challenge that she did. Oh gosh, when was it? Last September. And watching all of her videos since then, and Fantasim's videos since then, and Miss Unfortunate's videos. All of these people. And I think since then I've just kind of, I don't know, found where I'm comfortable. Even though I didn't know that I was comfortable there before. So yeah, I think it's definitely a good thing to try out different styles, different building styles, because I didn't even know that I liked those sorts of things until I did them, and you know, hey, who knew? But yeah, you know, I think it's good, and I'm glad that I've done this, but I'm sorry, don't expect too many of them from me, because I don't feel like I'm very good at them. I don't know, I mean, let me know what you think, but I think I'm definitely better at other styles. So here I am doing landscaping. I don't really know what I was doing with this. I just kind of shoved a load of things down and hoped for the best. Because like I said, modern is not really my thing, and I don't really know what modern landscaping looks like. I tried to search on Pinterest for a couple of different pictures, and most of them were very small kind of backyards, which we don't really, I mean, I could have fenced the whole thing off, but then I'd already built the house and I didn't really want to move it to a bigger lot because I'm lazy. So you know, I just kind of shoved a load of things down. So yeah, you can see I've already decorated that kind of back porch area. I don't really know what it's called, patio. But yeah, we are almost coming to the end now, so hopefully if you have stuck around, which I'm not surprised if you haven't because I'm boring. But there are screenshots coming up of the interior. You can download this if you would like to. There's a couple of skill building areas in this house as well, which I try and include in all of my builds, but I don't remember what they are, so you'll see in the screenshots. But yeah, anyway, I hope you had a lovely new year, and I hope that you're all keeping well and safe and happy, and I love you all, and I'm very grateful that you are all here with me. And so yeah, I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.